When things get hard, move on. When things get tough and you have no other option, move on. When you've tried and don't know what else to do, move on. When you've done your best and have no other strength remaining, move on. When your vision remains an abstract in the midst of uncertainty and pressure, move on. When your trust is almost crushed, move on. When your hope never shows up, move on. When your pains keep increasing and your world is upside down, move on. When it appears you are the only person who seems to understand, move on. When no one else is standing by you, move on. When even the person you trust and rely on openly betrayed you, move on. When you desire a mountain and all you see is the valley, move on. When your friends mock you, move on. When it appears you are not fit for your desires, move on. When your sponsor forgets you, move on. When your business target keeps dropping instead of rising, move on. When your words are not trusted and valued, move on. When it appears you are despised and rejected by even your loved ones, move on. When no one seems to understand your pains, secret tears and heartache, move on. When your effort yields nothing, move on. When you lost a huge sum of money, move on. When you can't tell anyone your fears because no one seemed to be trusted, move on. When you feel reckless and don't know what to do, move on. When your hopes become your fears, move on. When it seems the future is dark and gloomy, move on. When nothing appears to be working out the way you expect it, move on. When all you see is failure, disappointment, fears, delay and regrets, move on. When your heart feels is overburdened with loads of problems without solution, move on. When you feel like quitting, move on. When your passion and talent is relegated and neglected, move on. When your emotions are injured, move on. When you appear unfortunate in life, move on. When your life looks questionable, move on. When no one admires you, move on. When no one cares about you, move on. When what you trust becomes a rust, move on. When your temper is uncontrollable, move on. When you have made multiple mistakes and it appears no more hope, move on. When no one appreciates your work, move on. When failures becomes a norms, move on. When your personality is unique, move on. When your natural ability is little or nothing, move on. When your spirit is failing, move on. When your inner strength is weak, move on. When all that comes to you never smile, move on. When your determination is not yielding as expected, move on. When you have done all you can, and all you can fails, move on. When your love is gone, move on. When your faith is gone, move on. When nothing else matters in life to you, move on. When your loved ones put you down, move on. When no one feels interested or attracted to you, move on. When your dreams are big and your strength is small, move on. When you face fear, move on. When you face a mountain or an obstacle, move on. When you're exhausted, famished and almost consumed, move on. Never let anything stop you from moving on. Never let anything hold you back or delay you from pressing on. When you move on with life, life will go on with you.